Welcome back to our Wednesday edition of News Geelong. Bowen News Services has introduced an innovative street surfer bus as we join Meryl Friend.
And we're here in Whittington at the Flame Fest, which is the Whittington Community Festival, and one of the big features here is the Street Surfer Youth Bus. A wonderful new setup that will be around in the city centre of City of Greater Geelong and the Surf Coast, and it's a magnet to the kids. They come along to play the Wii and the other games inside.
Bowen Youth, in conjunction with Geelong Police, have actually decided to put this model on the road here in Geelong. We've had generous donations of the bus from vendors, bus lines here in Geelong, and also funding from Police Youth Trust, Geelong Community Foundation, United Way, and an absolute heap of local businesses who have provided items that enable the bus to actually present as it has now. We have 2 PlayStations inside, so PlayStation 3s, which young people just love. We have the 3 laptop computers that access the web, so we have a web access there. And then there's also other games, video machines, and we could play music as well. We've got a stereo system, so we can pump up the music, have young people enjoying themselves, and have a chance to actually get relevant information that may assist them if a young person looking for some services in Geelong.
The Executive Officer, Shane Murphy, is incredibly passionate about all his hard work over 2 years, and really an initiative like this is about engaging with young people between the ages of 15 to 21. It gives us the opportunity to firstly do assertive outreach on a regular basis, and that would be in different parts of Geelong City or around Geelong, Whittington, wherever, and also along the Surf Coast Shire.
And from the Street Surfer Bus in Whittington, I'm Meryl Friend for News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl. The Belmont Library on the south side of the Bowen has taken on a new $800,000 refurbishment. Erin Pearson was there for News Geelong.
After a much-needed upgrade, the Belmont Library reopened this week after its $800,000 makeover. Paddy, we're down here at the new Belmont Library after the upgrades. What are the main changes we're seeing here?
Oh, well, we've had a total redevelopment of the library internally and extended the area for the public, so we've got 20% more public space available. We've got a new meeting room that we didn't have previously, and also we've extended the collections and the information technology provision for the public. We've introduced also a new borrowing system, RFID technology, and maybe we'll have a look at that later, and that actually enables people to check out their own materials.
What sort of funds were needed to get the upgrade up and going?
It was just over $800,000 from state government and council, about 50% each, and the Geelong Regional Library Corporation, which operates the libraries across the region. We also put in $95,000 worth of information technology for the facility.
Diane, what does it mean to the community to have the public library back open?
Well, Erin, from experience, I think people are just so grateful to have this lovely building to come to. Libraries are very much like the lounge room away from their home lounge room. It's a community building to come into. We know a lot of people don't have much else going on in their lives, so they really appreciate the fact that they've got a place in a local shopping centre to come and to sit. They engage with other people. Sometimes the people they meet in the library are the only people they see for the day.
Erin Pearson here at the Belmont Library, News Geelong.
Thank you, Erin. The Whittington Link is another important step forward for the continued community development on the eastern side of Geelong. Meryl Friend reports.
$2.3 million have been spent on this area, which was once just a grassy parkland and muddy area. It is now called the Whittington Link, and it has made this whole section all become connected. It's a vibrant, inviting area with an amphitheatre and wonderful structures and paintworks all around, and so this is a fantastic area for the Whittington community.
This is just a magical transformation, really. I mean, anybody who has come to the Whittington Link over the years, seen what it has been in the past and what it is now, it's utterly unbelievable. This is literally a public space, which is the phoenix rising from the ashes, which is, of course, the theme of Flame Fest. So it's fantastic to see community renewal in action, and I'm frankly blown away at how wonderful this space now looks.
Early on, when I first got onto council, I suppose We came here and had a bit of a tour, and this space was absolute. It was desolate. There was no grass, there was mud, there was glass, it really was in an appalling state. Coming here today, just looking around, truly my jaw dropped and I couldn't believe what I was just looking at. It's fantastic. The art, sculptures, the shade, the amphitheatre, the paving, it just connects everything.
The City of Greater Geelong, along with the state government and federal government in total, has been some $3.7 million contributed. The city and the state government contributed some $600,000, and in all reality, the federal government have put in a poultice of money into Whittington, not only for the Whittington Link but the regeneration program, and it's a fantastic program down here.
Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
The annual Geelong Highland Gathering had a new home for 2010 down at the Finesford Common, as Colin Mockett reports.
For 153 years we've been holding an annual Highland Gathering. But this is the very first one that's held here at Finesford Common. And this is the way that we're celebrating Scotland's heritage in Geelong in 2010. Well, it's a good turnout.
It is, it's excellent. The public have really shown their support both for the gathering and the site. So, as I say, who knows next year where.
And the support from the council means that we're now looking to holding the Australasian Pipe Band Championships.
We're trying to. If that bid is successful, Colin, we'll cross back over the river into Queen's Park, and it'll be held at Easter.
Now, you've got to be pretty happy with the turnout today, bearing in mind the conditions. It's very Scottish, isn't it?
It is indeed. And given the traumatic year we've had, it's an absolute miracle that we've got a magnificent show out on the paddock. We have a premier band here. We have the Australian Highlanders here from Melbourne. They're a regular competitor in the Worlds in Grade 1 in Scotland. They'll put on a very good show, very good show.
Well, we shall see. Thank you very much, Ian.
Thanks for your support, Colin.
Rod McKenzie, today you're the chief, the clan chief of all the Scots in Geelong. It's got to be a hell of an honour.
Oh, it is. It's a real privilege, Colin, yeah. When you look out there and see that I'm actually in charge of this wonderful throng of people, it's a real buzz, I can tell you.
And you made a very telling point that the Scots are being used to being cleared off their land, and you're hoping that the Scots can get back to their traditional land, which is Queen's Park, next year.
Oh, very much so, Colin. I think this is absolutely appalling, the conditions that they're working in under here. And to think that you got that much interest, and of all the people that come down here and expect them to put up with conditions like this, I think it's absolutely disgraceful. And I'll probably be putting pen to paper about this.
Thank you, Colin. You're with News Geelong as we go to a break and return with more after this.